can't handle the truth.
Yo, what's good? Whoops.
What's good? What's good, family?
What's good? What's good? What's up, everybody? I'm
Everything
Lou.
good.
To my right is Dre, with the baseball cap on. And we got Don Money over here to the left, DJ Teflon over here to my left. Look at, check this out, yo. We got a real special show for y'all tonight. We got my man A-Train. He's probably going to be a regular, but we got to try him out. You know, everything ain't, you know, they're Philly niggas and New York niggas, and I'm a Baltimore nigga, so this shit might not pan out too well. It could be a scuffle in the
Hey,
States.
I'm from New York too, Bronx, baby. What's all up?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, the most arrogant
Uptown, baby.
The most arrogant race on the planet is a New Yorker. And I said race. You're right.
Uptown, baby.
And you know it.
I'm the only, I ain't even an OG from Baltimore. I'm from Baltimore. You know, I'm from Emerson Village.
Nah, nigga, you OG.
I ain't OG.
OG, nigga.
I'm an onk. That OG ain't never been associated with my name. I'm an onk where I work every day. I went paid bills. The rest of that shit does not apply.
OG.
Well, what's up? What's up, Don? What's up, Drake?
Chilling, man.
What's up? It's chilling, baby.
What we on tonight? What we on?
Who y'all want to lead off first?
Hey, I think Drake the guest. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. When you got any sip, Drake? You ain't got no sip, no smoke, no nothing.
No, I came out the elevator on this joint because you already know we had to parlay and come out the crib. So once we get done this joint, we gotta rock how we rock. But anyway, we gonna talk about some fake ass motherfuckers, y'all.
All right, yeah. No fucking new friends. That's why you don't do new friends.
On some real shit, man. It's like this, bro. On some real shit. If I could be blunt, my thing is lately, I just been on some, just laying back and just chilling and just focusing on home getting my boys, where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? I just passed my CDL A test today. You know what I'm saying?
My brother. Congratulations. Big up to you, man.
Yeah, but it's like going out. I don't have no issues with that. You know what I mean? But it seemed like a lot of folk, it's like they still doing the same shit from like 6-7 years ago, and mad because you fell back and just trying to elevate yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, what's wrong with that, y'all? I don't see the problem with it.
Well, let me ask you a question, Train. All right, you said your boys, man. You're a whole married man for the last 7 years.
No. I'm talking about people in general, friends in general. They're supposedly be rocking with you.
Well, listen.
I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna just point individuals, just put it at boys, because we all got boys that we know. But at the end of the day, I'm talking about folk. Period. Like it could be family, and I'm at the point now. Family's what you make it, son. That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
You can't help, and I've been saying this for years. You can't help who you related to, can't help who you born into. But at the end of the day, you still gotta do what you gotta do for you, because ain't nobody gonna do it for you or come and give you shit. So you gotta get out there on the ground and get it. But then once you don't partake in their lifestyle or succumbing to what they want you to do, or just being around them, because some of them jokers they just want to be I'm like, yo, I get it. You can have the limelight, the spotlight. That's all. Hey, I ain't never craved none of that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, just gotta keep it real, man.
No, it all boils down to, you know what I'm saying, like, as you grow, as you get older and as you grow, certain people are going to fall away from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's the people who, you know what I'm saying, I used to rock with, you know what I'm saying, 10, 15, 20 years ago. I can't rock with it because we rock differently now. You know what I'm saying? Like I hang out with people who have similar interests now. So I'm married. So I hang out with married couples. You know what I'm saying? When I run with my boys, even if we're not running with our wives, we all got the same thing on our mind.
Right.
Let's stay married. You know what I'm saying? Let's not fuck something up so we not married no more. You know what I'm saying? So I run with cats who are married. You know what I'm saying? Who got shit to lose.
Yeah.
This dudes that I've been rocking with since I was probably like 17 years old. And I love them to death. You know what I'm saying? Those are my boys. But
Right.
we can't rock. You know what I'm saying? Because when I go out, I want somebody who's gonna tap me on the shoulder and go, nah, that's not what you're gonna need to do. You know what I'm saying? To stay married. That right there gonna end your marriage real quick. So you know what I'm saying? I need to run with those type of people.
Go, Dre.
And see, and that's I like that you said that because it brought something, and and with with me. Like I say, I don't throw rock. I never throw rocks at a glass house. I always use myself as an example.
Mm-hmm.
Me, like I say, Holly know me. I'm the fun, energetic dude. You know what I mean? I'm out there. You know what I mean? I'm hype. I like to have fun. But at the end of the day, when you say, you gotta, hang around folk. Me personally, like I just started really surrounding myself around folk that, yeah, we can hang out as boys because I don't necessarily have to. I never been up under no female. I never ever ran up under no female. I don't mind my wife being up under me or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Or I go out with the fellas every now and then. But at the same time, my thing is, if I'm with you and I'm either added to a circle or I've been knowing you for a long time, I would expect if I kind of like not saying just falling off the wagon, but if somebody see me going left, as men, yeah, we may not like that shit at the same time being told of us, but we're gonna respect that shit because at the end of the day, I know I can call you the next day and be like, yo, thanks for the heads up, bruh. I appreciate
Yeah.
that talk. I ain't like that
Yeah.
shit. I ain't like that shit how you stepped to me like that, but you know what? That's some real nigga shit because at the end of the day, I see you give a damn. So now it's about surrounding yourself around folks that give a damn about you because any one of us can go out here, we have a good old time, and this shit all around us. God made beautiful creatures or whatever the case may be. It is what it is. At the end of the day, a man gonna be a man, but your conscience is your conscience. But on the reality of it is, if we all out as brothers and we got each other's back, hey, you see me, like I say something to me. I may not like it, but I'm not gonna come at you in the wrong way. I'm gonna listen.
Yeah.
That's the key. I'm gonna listen to you and be like, damn. And I might silently be like, man, this nigga don't know what the fuck he talking about. No, it ain't even like that. But sometimes when your friend interjects or someone that you just met and y'all building a bond and they getting at you in a certain type of way and say, hey man, yo, that ain't the play right there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because a lot of times too, that shit saves you, like my man said, it saves you from fucking up what you are trying to build. It's not fucking up what you done built. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And a lot of folk out here nowadays, if you really look at it, most of these bros out here is after materialistic shit anyway. Oh, he
Mm-hmm.
driving nice this. Oh, girl, his house is laid out. Or our house is laid out. We got this, we got that. And my thing is, over the years, I done had my share of women doing this, doing it, and building with them, buying houses and getting this. This is the first time I can honestly say, and I know a lot of people viewers going to tune in and say, "Oh man, that nigga crazy." It is what it is. This is the first time I can honestly say that I got somebody that's down for me, cares about me, and now literally, for the first time in my life, I actually consider and take care of her feelings and worried about her feelings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because some of our women have anxiety or they have certain things of past trauma, that certain shit that we do that unexpectedly we don't know until the shit happens when it's too late. It could be triggers, bruh. On
Yeah.
some
Oh
real
no, we
shit.
triggered. Yeah, we
Yeah,
triggered. We for
it
real
could be
trigger shit.
triggers. Yeah, it could be triggers. So at the end of the day, you gotta be like, damn, well, how can I make this better for the whole situation as a whole overall? Meaning, as we step apart, I go to work, she go to work, you know what I'm saying? And we doing what we do. But what happens when we all come back together and say, okay, I want to go hang with the girls, you go hang with the fellas. It's always better knowing that your other half can go and have fun and come back and y'all can have something communicative to talk about, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, without them being around being stressed and really can't enjoy themselves because why
They
your
were
phone blowing up every 2 minutes and they worrying about what the fuck you doing.
Right, but that's when. So when you go out, don't say, and I'm sure son can relate to this. When you go out with other married men, and your wife is like, no saying they got shit to lose, and they ain't trying to lose it. So when I know my man go out with them, he ain't sitting there. Now everybody gonna look. No saying we grown ass men at the end of the fucking day. No saying we gonna look. I window shop like a motherfucker, but I ain't buying nothing. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
but they do it too.
Hell
They
yeah,
see
they
that's the
supposed
thing.
to.
They
Getting
supposed
married
to.
don't make you blind. No
But
saying shit.
that's what I'm saying. But as long as you have a level of respect, you
Mm-hmm.
good. Because me personally, I'm like this. I'll tell you in a minute. I ain't bringing shit back to my doorstep, Jack. I love sleeping good at
Mm-hmm.
night. You heard me? I
Hell
love
yeah.
being able to sleep good at night. But I love the fact to be around good brothers. Like I can honestly say that I'm glad I was introduced and I got to meet you, D. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
To my man Holly. But you know what I mean. At the end of the day, it's building a bond.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't. Oh, I meet this dude. Yo, oh yeah, what you got going on, yo? Oh, I'm trying to, I'm trying to get up on that. Nah, no, it ain't. It had nothing to do with that. It's you build bonds genuinely. You don't build
Yeah.
bonds coming in with shit with angles, and that's why these fake ass motherfuckers be trying to bust on angles at you. Be like, oh yeah, I'm a rock with my man, and secretly the whole goddamn time they plotting on your downfall, homeboy.
Right.
You
Yeah,
see what I'm
that's
saying? They plotting on you. You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah.
Or
They
they trying
definitely
to
have.
send negative shit your way to have you fuck up your shit at home. You
Yep.
know what
So
I
you
mean?
could
Because
be out
my
there in the
thing is,
street with
if
them.
you respect me like you say you do, you wouldn't even come at me like that.
Right.
That's all.
so. I will say this: I probably got. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm 1,000 for people everywhere. I got a fucked up track record. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I got a fucked up track record. So everything I do, I got to go do twice as hard. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me?
yeah, exactly.
So when I move different. Like when she called, I'm here. You
Right,
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because my
Yeah.
track record fucked up. You feel what I'm saying? So and I
right.
get it. I know I earn what I earn what I'm doing. Do I love my wife? Hell yeah, I love my wife. Does she agitate me sometimes? Fuck yes. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I move with married men most of the time. If I get a day to hang out with the bros and run up and down the street for about a day, that's all I need. You feel what I'm saying? Just to get out and be like, yo, I'm gonna hang with the bros. We're gonna get twisted or whatever. Or my homies, they be like, yo, we got a birthday party over here. But I usually only do that when she got something going on. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It's never I'm gonna do this and she home in the house or nothing like that. Most of the time, I want to make sure she good. Vice versa, you know what I'm saying? I got days in the
Yeah,
week that's dedicated to her, or how we gonna move. Like if she do hair, so she may have a extended day. Like she get off at 4:45, she might not be here. But between them 2 hours, I get to go out and do me. But I'm back in the house when she finished doing hair. You feel
Right.
what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody sitting around by nobody doing hair or whatever it is they
right, right.
gotta do for 4 hours. You can come back there. I'll be back, going out here, hang out with the fellas for a couple hours. I'll be back now. So when you done here, we back in. You want something to eat? You want to go do something? You like we good. You feel what I'm
For
saying?
sure. Yeah, for sure.
So I take into consideration all that, but I'm like you, Train. I've never been the dude that been underneath a female ever. I
Right,
don't know. I can't be. That ain't me. That ain't my mo. You
right.
know what I'm saying? I can't be it. But I'm like, you want to watch a movie like I don't know, y'all, man. We watch different shit.
We watch different shit, and I don't watch TV all like that because that shit, I believe always, but that just shit fucks up your head with dumb shit, and I
It
ain't
depends
about
on
that.
what you watching.
But if I watch, I
Love and
normally
hip hop
watch.
ain't
No, no, no,
it.
no. I normally watch either if it's sports, and I watch a lot of documentary shit and history shit. You know what I mean? And at the
Yeah.
end of the day, I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd ass geek on the low, but I'm smart as shit. But at the end of the day, it's like
Like me
it's
and my
nothing
wife, we
wrong.
watch
It's
shows
nothing
because
wrong with that.
she
It's
be
nothing
wanting to
wrong with
watch
that.
TV in the bed, and 2 minutes after the show come on, she sleep.
Yeah. That's why you gotta watch it when you sitting up. No saying like
You feel?
when me and my lady
She
like no
sleep
saying
for real.
we'll be
Yeah,
sitting.
I said I could have stayed downstairs, laying on the couch, chilling.
exactly,
Watching a
exactly.
movie that I would have watched. You could have watched because we watch different shows. Like she catch up on shows, but I got a lot of time to watch certain things, so
Right.
I'm always ahead of her. But certain stuff I ain't gonna watch. I'm like, I can't do this. Like,
Yeah, some of that
sisters.
when they get I'm like, nah, I ain't
Yeah,
getting into that.
So just the same way, you know what I'm saying, we want our women to, and I ain't gonna try to preach, you know what I'm saying, but
Yeah,
the
he done
same
stuck
way,
his chest out. You see all
the
that
same
shit.
way, you know what I'm saying, we want our women to be interested in the things we interested in. We got to do the same things. You know what I'm saying? Like I watch shit with my wife that, you know what I'm saying, I normally wouldn't have watched by myself, but then I get into this shit.
I like sisters. I ain't gonna lie, but I only want to see certain episodes.
But we've all been down that road, and like I say, we do that now because sometimes it's like you say, if they're watching the show, like we watched something about I guess about a couple months ago, and it was like we know we had to get up in the morning, but the shit got fucking good because I'm sitting there like, damn, what the fuck? And then you know that shit when it go off, then all of a sudden you see, boom, next episode, bang. I mean,
I'ma
there's a
tell you
whole
what.
damn series. You sit there and
Hey,
watch
Dre,
damn near about the whole damn series, knowing damn well
So,
you gotta get up. But it was a good experience though.
yo, I watch Sisters, right? I got caught in that bullshit, yo. The chick been pregnant for 10 years.
Man,
I was like, where does this chick go? Look, the whole thing was, right? She pregnant by 2 different dudes.
Hey, yeah, she pregnant by 2 different dudes, and they still trying to figure out who shot the other nigga.
You know what? Yeah.
So is that what you talking
I was
about?
like, yo, you know what?
Yeah, buddy.
Now y'all got me fucking
Listen,
looking.
yo, it's fucked
Now I
up.
gotta fucking turn on the damn show and shit. You know what I'm saying? See, that's how we get fucked up, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
If she get mad with me, I'm like, yo, she had them damn kids. Like that damn Tyler Perry some shit.
Hey, all I know is that brother got a creative ass mind with all that shit going on. I'm like, bruh, that's some. But the crazy part is, you know, it's entertainment, but it's a lot of messages in that shit when he put out there because honestly, that's the shit that's going on to this day.
Well, listen,
You feel me?
I cannot watch a Tubi movie to save my fucking life. Yo.
Oh man,
but you gotta filter through them. Yo, when a nigga gets shot and hit the ground 10 minutes later, yo, I'm over it. I'm over that shit, yo.
Hey, no. The nigga gets shot 10 minutes later, he hit the ground. Next thing you know, next episode, this nigga back up walking again. No, hell no. The fuck is that?
I can do, and why? I got a question, yo, and we gonna do. Why every Tubi movie gotta be cheating, drug dealing, and everything else? That's all you watch, yo. My man that played Biggie in the Biggie movie, that nigga the king of Tubi movies.
Yo,
yes.
That nigga the king of Tubi movies.
You know why? Because most of the goddamn movies are made in Baltimore.
Or New York. No, nigga, you ain't doing that. Everybody want a movie made in New York. Everybody grimy.
Every fucking Tubi movie made in Baltimore.
Hey, and you know what the fucked up part about it is? And that's coming from a brother. Hey, and that's coming from a brother. He got a skill set to make these movies. But you sit him down in the interview, he straight tell them black bros that's why I don't deal with my own sisters. This dude dates everything outside his race.
He made a very good point, right? Because anytime black women get on TikTok and say, I need a $500 deposit to take you on a date. Woo! That's a bit much.
No, I'm gonna tell you what's a bit much. 6 to 7, 12 years go by with different dudes or what have you, and they know something ain't right. All of a sudden, be like, you know what? It's your birthday here. Open that up. And what's this? But that's your daughter. No, you lied. But that's your son. He loves you. Like, both of y'all, that's on you. But you lied. You should have been straight with me from the get-go. See, women want us to not take their decision from them to be able to do whatever. My thing is, we feel the same way. Don't take our decisions away from us to let us make a decision to whether we want to follow through with something. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah. If I want to be daddy, let me make the.
Yeah, that's gonna be a whole nother damn show, y'all.
But it's all
let me.
We gonna have a lot of Jews coming.
Yeah, we go. Yeah, we have to talk.
Hold on. Let's be clear, man. Look, this shit can rattle off. And, let's go back to the fake ass friends what we done.
But at the end of the day, as far as that go, it's like it's just real effed up because it's like some of them they don't even take accountability And they just act like, what's wrong? I didn't do nothing wrong. Like, nigga, what? You don't see the error of your ways, homeboy? Then you check them, it's like, all right, well, my bad, homie, my bad. Then they start moving funny.
Yeah.
And like I
So
say,
this is
I
what
always,
happened.
I always move different anyway. And I used to tell the females I used to rock with, the niggas I used to ride with, and they already know I move different.
And so Dre,
Period.
so people don't really know you came out, you was in the motorcycle world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is a very strange world. I did from what
It's,
I did,
yes,
I
yes.
had to learn about the world because of what I was doing at the time.
I got
You
you,
see
and I'm
what I'm
not gonna
saying?
repeat that, but yeah,
Yeah,
that's what's up.
you know, I had to learn about the world because that's what I had to do at that time.
Yeah.
You feel
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
And when I learned, we had seminars. I was walked up in the head behind some of this shit. I'm like, what? This is the way this shit work? And
Yeah.
you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
But I had to know this.
Yeah.
Because it had to be knowledgeable to have me succeed in what I was doing.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And once you realize, like, yo, that's the things that they do on that world over there. It's woo, and like, yo, you be like, what? I was like, I don't ever think I would say if I had a bike, I would never link with a straight up MC.
But see, this is where the topic of the fake friend shit come in too, because you start out with folk on this side, and you seen it just by being on the opposite side right now.
It look all glitz
Hold
and
on, no,
glam.
no, no, no. We're not going to go there with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just put it as being on the opposite side and enjoy, being able to just start enjoying life and just sitting back and watching and seeing things unfold. But at the end of the day, you see these cats, man, moving. They done switched about 6 or 7 vests. It's no loyalty. So I'm like this. Basically, at the end of the
Yeah.
day, where is the true loyalty at if somebody's really rocking with you? Because at the end of the day, it's like, well, if you get a problem with me, you don't want to solve it, but you go to the next person and you want to try to run me down as far as words or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And not being no big tough guy, you know what I'm saying? But you're going to always defend yourself, you know what I'm saying? But everybody always wants to come back with the bullshit. I'm like, bro, all you got to do is have a conversation. Whatever happens to having the conversation, because now you keep avoiding it. Now you done jumped off to somebody else and you figure like, okay, well, damn, well, this friend is better than this friend. This friend is better than this friend. Technically, it ain't no such thing as this person is better than this person is better than that person. It's like this. Your
It's
ass is
your
a fucked up
relationship.
individual just been unloyal from the gate.
Right. You a disloyal motherfucker.
From the gate.
And that goes in all aspects of life because I'm like, my father told me this from the break. He said, most of the friends you make early on won't be your friends at the end.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. And I was lucky enough to come through life with some dudes that I met early on with good dudes, and we maintained a good. When I mean friends, I mean motherfuckers that I would introduce to you, and I'd be like, yo, they ain't no, I'm not talking about motherfuckers that I might go to the bar and just sit down there. We good, we see each other at the bar. I'm talking about motherfuckers that know where I live. Like, yo, we good with each other. We been to the house. We broke bread. I'm talking about them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
So,
but in everything go.
We gonna end this. We gonna move on with this right here. So, I developed a really big saying, a long time ago. I ain't breaking bread with nobody. I ain't gonna break bread with nobody I ain't willing to starve with. So if I'm willing to starve with you, you're a friend. That means I can break bread with you. You know what I'm saying? If you come to my crib, I come to your crib. You know what I'm saying? You be around my peoples. I'm talking about my family. You know what I'm saying? Like my wife and shit. You be around them. She be around you. That means I respect you in some level. You know what I'm saying? And if I can't respect you in that level, then you know what I'm saying? We just associates. I catch you in passive. You know what I'm saying? I catch you on the passive vibe.
And that's where I'm at with it. And that's where I'm at with a lot of it. That's where I'm at with a lot of it.
The bond, like, and you've come in recently, and I've always talked to your wife and I talked to you, and y'all brought you into. I only bring certain people into certain areas that I know that they will rock with them and they will understand, and we share the same minded stuff that everybody wants to understand. Like, we want to hang out with people that, like Don said, we hanging out with people that are going to do certain things and move certain ways. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. That's the long and the short of it.
Yeah,
exactly.
There's no more, no less.
Because dealing with mine, at first she was like, "Babe, we should start hanging with some more couples or whatever." And at first it was like we wasn't on the same page because it was like we still whatever's in us, we had to get it out of us. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? And once we got that out of us, it was like I started seeing certain things, and it's like, you know what? Then at the end of the day, we just started doing. I'm gonna use myself. I just decided to start doing more things with her. Then she was like, "Well, damn." She stopped hanging with some of her girls, and she was like, "You know what, babe, you know what? I really have more fun with you because, man, we busted it up, but we have a good ass time, bro."
Yeah. When we all get together and go out, like when we went down there, we went down Yadamine. I ain't gonna drop
Yeah,
the names out there.
right.
Yeah, we had a hooting good time. We was
Yo,
down there wilding.
But that's how it always happens when we can.
Yo, when we all link, yo, we wild.
When we all link up, know what I'm saying? Everybody has a good old fucking time.
We
Know
wild.
what I'm saying? We cutting the fuck up. But at the end of the day, everybody got the same mindset, yo. Especially when you hanging out with, you know what I'm saying? When you hang out with other couples, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
And there's nothing wrong with that.
And you feed off of one another. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's enjoying the time with their spouse. You know what I'm saying? You feeding that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But let's have some fun. We're gonna have some fun.
Oh, well,
we're gonna have some fun though.
I'm up
Let's
next.
get to it.
We up next. Let's go.
I need y'all to dig deep on this one. Right?
Okay.
I fell in love with hip hop when I first heard. What is it? Where you at?
I'm gonna be right here. Honestly, I heard the message.
The message?
No. But that wasn't what sold me. The one that sold me was Rockbox.
Rockbox. Wow.
Run DMC.
Yeah. But wow, Rockbox.
Yo,
Hold up.
You get your turn, nigga. Let me finish.
Hold on, Rockbox.
Oh,
not that Rockbox is a bad song.
It was a B-side.
But it wasn't one of their greatest songs.
But the beat, it be the damnedest song that lock you in. But I was, when hip hop hit, it was like, when we all came up, we came at the inception.
Yeah.
Of hip hop. So I heard the Funky 4+1. I heard the Cold Crush Crew. I was down here, but I had a Ron GC tape. So I was a little blessed, to hear some different music. So, but with the hip hop shit, yo, I think I was born hip hop. I ain't even gonna fucking lie, nigga.
We were born into hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You figure hip hop kicked off in the 70s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's when we was born.
So,
you know what I'm saying? We hit 50. We hit our 50s.
When I heard
hip hop turned 50.
I think what happened was when I heard Curtis Blow,
no, fuck that.
And all that.
Bro.
When Rockbox hit, so the Fat Boys were hitting.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
You
know what I'm saying? You hitting. Hold up. But we didn't. When the shit bust the fuck open for me, for real hip hop, bust ass. And outside of LL, when Rakim dropped that shit paid in full.
Oh, wow.
Nigga.
Yeah, you into the 80s.
That was it. I'm in love.
You well into the 80s.
I ain't in love, yo. We married.
All right, so
ahead.
this is Train. What was your one that just grabbed you and was like, hip hop is my shit?
When I was at my grandmother's house, she just bought me a brand new 10-speed bike and a radio. And
somehow I don't ever see you riding 10-speed, yo.
Hold up. Lady B had a rap station. Lady B had a rap station on the AM 106. And then Power 99 and WDAS was always rocking also. But when I got that joint and I started asking my grandma, I said, "Yo, can you buy me some tapes?" And she was like, "Well, what do you want that for?" And I would never say. I would just like, I need to record.
Yeah, you record. Yeah.
So I'll be down in the basement building up my little studio, whatever, in her basement and everything, bro. The very first rap song, I was like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?" And I recorded it and I started riding. It was Sugar Hill Gang.
Sugar Hill Gang. Yeah.
It was the Sugar Hill Gang, bro.
But that didn't do it for me.
No. I'm just saying, this is when I started getting into more and more, because I was like messing with. I would always play my grandmother's old records and stuff like that, and I've been scratching and shit like that with the old shit and chopping and slowing shit down. But when I heard that, I was like, "Oh, And I'm like, okay.
So
So then I start locking in the basements to start recording shit and doing house parties. I learned how to before I got to the turntables, bro. I literally know how to mix with the tapes.
tape deck mixing.
Wow.
I learned how to mix with the tapes, bro. Mix that shit, broop, 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 where it don't sound fucked up. None of that shit like you mixing that shit on turntable. It's a lost art, but I know how to do. I still know how to do that shit to this day. But what did it for me is when I heard outside of the Run DMCs, the LL Cool J's and shit. But when I heard that motherfucking Follow the Leader shit by Rakim and Eric B,
There it is. There it is.
Follow the Leader,
There
yo.
it is. Yo.
Come on, yo.
There it is. There it is.
What the
Say
fuck?
it again with
I'm
me, son.
sitting there like, yo,
There it is.
Yeah.
follow the leader, son. Bruh, I remember, and I was breakdancing at the time. I was breakdancing at the time with that shit.
Can you imagine some breakdancing, yo?
Bruh, then I was breakdancing at the time. Then, yo, I'm trying to tell you, bruh, then it was like, I was privy to be able to go. We had this thing called the New Tech in Philadelphia, but I was privy to be able to travel. And my man, and D know this, at the Roxy's where they had all kind of, man, we used to sneak in that bitch, boy. I'm like, yo.
Oh, Roxy's.
All the hip hop acts used to be in that joint, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, dog.
Man.
I'm down here in B-more, chilling.
But I'm saying a lot of that music would trump a lot of this bullshit on today. If you really go back, you start digging up shit. The beat. I'm talking about the production of the beats themselves would destroy some of this bullshit, bro.
So Train, me and him had a conversation about, yo, what was your era of hip hop? I said, yo, our era of hip hop we really grew up in, both all of us, the boom bap.
Oh yeah,
the boom bap.
The backpack.
Most definitely. Between the 80s,
the boom bap and the backpack era was us.
Between the 80s and the middle 90s.
Because the beat made gang. You had that Gangsta. You had Lord Finesse making beats.
Yeah.
You had what's Gangsta DJ?
Oh, Premier.
DJ Premier.
Chaos. Them boom bap beats was the best shit ever.
Yeah. Then you you gotta forget. Along with them was DJ Prince Paul.
Prince Paul from the
he was in there with them. Then you had DJ right. Then you had DJ Chuck Chill Out.
Chuck Chill Out.
DJ Chuck Chill Out.
Chuck is chilling. Oh, DJ Chuck Chill Out.
Then you had
we got a station down here from New York, and my father had this dumbass antenna. Yo, we pulled it up on the hi-fi. And you had the glow in the night shit that you.
But you know what though?
All the way over.
It's crazy because grandma had that's some big them big long ass antennas that stick at the bottom.
Yeah, my father had one.
Yo, them joints picked up all kinds of stuff, boy.
We would get kissed at them down here. They got downstairs like this, like yo, I need to be in New York because they doing it.
Yo, so of course for me it was the message, you know what I'm saying? Because it was speaking to what I saw outside my window. You know what I'm saying? Like it was speaking to the hood. So when I heard the message, I was like, oh, so the message got me. But then
Grandmaster Flash and Furious 5 and them.
Yeah, when the first song I ever DJ'd was Sally. Some people
that's the
don't
Sonic.
like the way that. So
that's
I started. So my brother was a DJ. But the people downstairs from us, you know what I'm saying, they had like a patio and they was gonna have a party. And they asked my brother to DJ. My brother was like, nah, I'm outside, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? I got things I gotta do. So he came to me and he was like, yo, you can't go outside anyway, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you DJ it? I said, but I can't go down there because they're saying the party's for adults and I can't go downstairs to be adult. So I ran the wires out my window to their patio, put the speakers in their patio, and I DJ from my bedroom.
He taking a shit DJing.
I DJ from my bedroom, and I played Sally and Dead Yvette. You know what I'm saying? And know what I'm saying? I was playing joints like that.
And they was D. That's how the fuck D. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Y'all, man, because
that's how
we had to listen to y'all stories and shit.
D. That's how
y'all plugging in the wires and shit and the light
D. That's how we did. D. I'm trying to tell you. All the grown folks in the back, this big ass backyard. We had the big dumb ass speakers set up. couldn't go out there because they was drinking OE and all that bullshit they was into,
Yeah,
right?
Smoking weed.
Bruh, I was right there in the bedroom DJing. In the bedroom. DJing. You get boom, 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 putting it on there like, yo. Then you have
Right.
people, and then you have other grown
hardest
folks.
way to fucking DJ is
It's
when
not
you,
see the
my
crowd.
God.
you can't see the fucking crowd, yo. That's the hardest way to fucking DJ. That's why I can DJ now in fucking
Man.
clubs where I can't really get a good fucking view of the, because now I'm just playing to what I know. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I can't play to the crowd. I'm playing to what the fuck I know.
Right.
But yo,
But then-
it's crazy how we have gotten, no matter where the fuck you've been from, no saying, or where the fuck you traveled to. Now it's harder to DJ when you're from the East Coast and you go down south, because down south they really listen to, for one, they listen to a lot of Southern music. I don't really know it. And two, they listen to a lot of what is already on the radio. I'm a break record DJ, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play
and then you got
until
some
you
local
start
artists.
liking it. Yeah,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, yo, the block parties. The block. Yo, I DJ'd this one joint, yo, and the whole block. So imagine, like, from the beginning of our block to the end of the block, yo, they doing the electric slide. Everybody in the end.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
what I realized, and I realized from Don, and we was down there, because the day I took off in that bitch, yo. Once I took your cues that you gave to me, and I ran that bitch through, yo. It was like, this nigga mixing. Like, I'm taking the cues, I'm like, slide music out, slide music in, I'm going up, I'm going down. And I told him I figured out why these motherfuckers do certain things. Like, you know, how you gonna get back up there?
Right. You know what I'm saying? If you drop to, you know what I'm saying,
How
a 70, a 78, a 79
How you gonna get back
BPM,
in there?
how the fuck you getting to
I'm gonna hit the
125?
echo,
Yeah.
boop, 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 and I'm gonna jump the beat back up. But yo, they was like, oh, this nigga's down here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When you start
But
to
I'm
run
gonna
that
tell
shit.
you, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy, because get a little technical here with it. Because what at the time what we didn't realize, I finally put it together. That shit when we was rocking and you go high and you go low, the shit and you watch the people react and boom 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 boom. That frequency hit them, boy. It was the frequencies, bro.
Yeah, it's
The
this.
frequencies, yes.
It's this.
Because you got
frequencies, man.
the BPMs and then you got the key.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because you could be on the same BPM,
Yeah,
but be a different key.
Right,
You
yeah.
know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I look at all that shit.
Yeah, now
Yo,
the
thank
keys
you, my
off.
brother.
You know what I'm saying? Now the keys
Yes.
off. And when your key is off, you know what I'm saying? Somebody dancing to this and you like, well, it's the same BPMs, but they can't dance. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop.
Yeah,
And
then
then when you
pick up a new key.
right.
Yeah.
Then when you get those 4 or 5 different lows in the actual bass from the boom and then shit go boom boom
But
and it
I've
go lower
determined
and that
that if
shit
you
just
got a
busts
fat
through your
ass
body,
fool-
boy. Oh my God.
or a Diddy song, like, you know, what you gonna do right there? If you go in between them
Yeah.
and keep the club rocking, you'll
Yeah.
never have to worry about the key. That's what I realized. I said, you ain't got to worry
Exactly.
about the key because you can bring the song in and the key never changes because you ain't got to worry about it because
Right.
they already rocking.
Yeah.
All you got to do is keep rocking. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, that's like I respect y'all, Holly. I respect y'all Baltimore, because I had a chance to meet K Swift and hang out with her when she was
God bless her.
at Choices, right? And watched her work and shit. And before she passed, she had got a big ass contract. She's about to start taking Baltimore overseas and about to do a whole nother thing before she passed. But
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to meet her. I wish I
that
did.
is
though.
a loss. That's a loss. The club music here now is not the same as when they was rocking.
So-
The Pork Chop trying to keep it going somewhat, but at the end of the day, it's like
these were the DJs at the top of the run. You had Kenny K, you had Sean Marshall, you had Pumpin' Paul, you had the youngest in charge, Mike Cross. Deadly, that motherfucker was fire.
right.
You had Booby, Mike Chilled, he went in another direction. You had Pumpin' Paul, you had a dude named DJ Savage.
And
we could go out Metro. You could go out Metro every week and get you a fresh tape.
right. And what's the other dude? DJ Terry T.
Terry T. You had Titan. You still had what's the name was still here? I can't think of it. Oh shit. Damn, this is my man too. They fucked me up with that. When He been around. It's DJs that been here in Baltimore.
Talking about One Love.
One Love. I know One Love, but it's like now you got Jamal, DJ Jamal. He did my wedding.
Yeah.
You got but it's a lot of these dudes, and most of them Sound Vision is the biggest thing there. Like a lot of them fall
Yeah.
Sound.
But they link up and they linked up together.
A man that moved to Tennessee, white boy, nice as shit.
Yeah.
He's nice as shit.
Right.
But we came up with that. Every week you were going to Metro 1 or Metro 2.
Right.
Montgomery or Righteous Town Plaza.
Exactly.
You were getting it. Booby got one. DJ was in my opinion, DJ was the king of mixed jams, mixed slow jams and hip and music.
Right.
That's my interpretation. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
but
true.
that was me. That Booby was that dick. As far as you wanted the slow jam groove with the hip hop, like you said you didn't necessarily listen to, but he would put that beat and that slow jam behind that hip hop beat, nigga. What?
So when you can blend it up, right? You know what I'm saying? And I'm a blend DJ, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I do. Oh man, I can't fucking wait. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait till this motherfucking party. I'm a blend DJ, you know what I'm saying? So I can take, first of all, anytime I listen to music, I'm listening to think of what beats can go with it. So I'm thinking of where can I drop their beat out, just keep the vocals and put a beat behind it. I am constantly DJing like that. Even when I'm just riding around in the car, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there tapping.
So I'm thinking like this, and you told me, you said, you think like a DJ. You told me that. You said, you think like a DJ. Because every time you're sitting there and listening to music, you're looking at, damn, I heard this song. Or you know what the original song is.
Yeah. You
feel what I'm saying?
And that's dissect the song?
I'd be like, I know this
I sit there and be like, yo, shit.
And all I need is a couple words. I'm going to find the song. And I'm like, I know that was that hard song, yo. Like, I think LL on XM, when he say flip the, salute the sample.
Yeah.
I love that show, yo.
When you break down the sample?
When he break down the sample and you realize how they flipped it and made it a hot track, you be like, what the fuck? That is creative genius.
Yeah, because when he was on my homeboy passed away, but me and him was real good friends. And he moved from New York and he was living in Bowie. And when I took my wife to Dollar Bill's party down at Patapsco.
My man Dollar Bill, my drunk ass homeboy.
And Mel was like, "Bae, there go Biz Markie." I was like, "Oh, that's my homie." She was like, "For real?" So we went and took a picture. He was like, "Yo, let me eat first." So after that night, he invited us to start coming down to the Fillmore. He would go down and Fillmore in Silver Springs and do shows.
Dollar Bill's a good dude, man. Always been a solid dude.
And we would go there, right? Rock out, boom. She said, "Bae, you trying to go?" I was like, "Yeah, oh yeah, we'll get off, be going." And then he passed away, it kind of hurt me, but Biz was a hell of a DJ, and man, this would break down the crates like a mug, bro.
He was DJing with 45. I think I saw him on a live YouTube.
Yeah.
He had a shitload of 45s. He was doing this thing on 40.
The 45.
I'm like, yo, this my
he the only one that has it's a set of turntables that's for the 45s. Him and I think it's only about 4 other people got them sets.
Yo, that 45.
I got a picture of him with him.
Now let me ask you a question, Dre. What in your mind would have ever known Rakim was a DJ?
You said whatever in my mind would have let you.
I never put it in my mind. Listen, we knew Eric B and Rakim.
Yeah.
That y'all might have known up north that he did that.
Yeah.
But when it all came out that he was a DJ, that's
but I'm gonna tell you that. See, a lot of people didn't know that he didn't expose that until after him and Eric B had that little riff, and he went that way. When he came out with
he made the beats.
When he came out with the 18th letter,
right?
When he came out with the 18th letter, that's when you knew he was like, dun dun dun. Dun, 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 boom, boom,
so back in the days, right?
Yeah.
Before so some people just buy that was their thing. They wanted to rock the mic.
Right.
But most MCs started out as DJs because
I knew Run was a DJ.
You know what I'm saying? Run was a DJ.
Yeah.
RZA, Method Man.
Yes.
RZA.
Redman.
Redman. Most people started out because you could get into the party and you could dance. You're not getting the mic all the time.
Yeah,
But
you know what I'm saying?
I get it.
You might be able to get on the turntables, but you ain't getting the mic.
But a true MC a true MC that was on the mic will always tell you from the real era of music back then would tell you the DJs was the one to get that motherfucker
Well,
stuff.
we knew the DJ was the most important dude. Yo,
Yes.
it's like, yeah, we loved the DJ more than we loved anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Grandmaster D, Terminator X.
Right.
LL had plethora of DJs. Yeah.
Fucking Jazzy Jeff.
Jazzy Jeff. Oh
You know what
my
I'm saying?
God. You know,
Yeah.
when I first had a Red Alert joint, you know what I'm saying? Your boy Funky what's my man? I love him. The rapper, Lord Finesse.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Lord Finesse.
Oh
Lord
yeah,
Finesse.
yeah.
The funky
Yeah,
technician.
your funky
Yeah, the funky technician, yup.
Yo, and like then you realize that these dudes was all DJs before they were like you be like, oh shit, like the Chocolate Boy Wonder, who I don't think gets enough love.
Right.
From
Man, Pete Rock? Come
Pete
on,
Rock,
son.
nigga, that nigga Pete Rock.
Yes,
yeah.
on the smooth tip, the chocolate boy lover. So
Yeah.
here's the thing. All right, so growing up for me, right? Like you said, we used to have parties in the park, but we ain't had no motherfucking generator. You know what I'm saying? You had no motherfucking generator to power your shit.
Yeah.
You open up the motherfucking street light.
Hit the street
You know what
lights,
I'm
bro.
saying? You take the wires of the street light. When you do that, you got to disconnect it. So now the street light goes out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of niggas who damn near electrocute
Hey,
themselves.
everything was always positive and negative.
The heavy duty motherfucking
Jumper
extension cord.
the
Heavy duty
orange
extension
one,
cord,
the
the
orange
orange
one.
extension
Right,
cord.
right.
You break that shit apart. You connect it. And you ain't even got no fucking tape running to it. So it's a lot of times that the motherfucking things arc and shut the whole system down. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers is sitting there waiting so you get that shit powered back up. Or if you throwing a motherfucking house party, we used to throw house parties in vacant houses.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
I saw that shit on Beach
So
Street.
what we used to do was we'd run a cord from somebody's house that's not vacant. You know what I'm saying?
From an outside outlet.
You running 3 motherfucking 100-foot extension cords together from somebody's house that's not vacant to the vacant house, and you got a whole motherfucking house party going on.
Yeah, yo, that's real. That's authentic, real.
That's fucking hip hop. That's
between
the fuck I learned.
It's like being in Baltimore, and I get the closest place to New York outside of Philly. You know, we had to grab it. We got it sooner. Like, 'cause I had a cousin in North Carolina. So when I went down there, I was a god.
Yeah,
I got all this.
You got shit that they don't got yet.
So you know, I'm in there. I'm rocking felines. What is a feline?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, it was what it was. You feel me? But it was the life. It's what made we had more feel good music back then, and life music that never led us in a direction like that drill rap.
Yeah.
That drill rap is the worst shit that ever hit the fucking market.
So what we had back in the days, which really kind of shaped us a little bit, was we had music that's told us what the hood was like, even when we wasn't in there. You know what I'm saying? When your mom was like, you ain't going out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we had music that told us, okay, I did it. You
go
don't
do
need to get the fuck out here and do it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you what the end game is.
I'm telling you what the hell it looks like. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I remember my sister woke up one morning. My mom had sent her to a store. She came back with a goddamn Sugar Hill Gang T-shirt. And I'm like, yo, Bridge, where the fuck you get a Sugar Hill? She was like, I ran into them at the store. They gave me a T-shirt. They was out there hanging out with them Skinny Boys.
Yeah. The Skinny Boys, all fresh.
So, they was hanging out with, so Skinny Boys grew up the block from me.
Right.
So Sugar Hill Gang was hanging out with Skinny Boys, and they seen my sister at the store and gave her a fucking T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what this is what I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop to me
was right. Yo,
you started, you know what I'm saying? For me, hip hop started 78, 79.
So I dated a chick out of Jamaica, Queens. Right? And I dated a chick out of she's from Jamaica, Queens. It was like Staten, whatever. But she said I grew up with De La Soul. She said it was nothing for me to walk down the street and they walking down with the backpacks on, or we getting on, because they back then I'm thinking they touring, they on flights. She said, nah, nigga, they on buses. I'm like, what?
Remember Fushnikins?
The True Foolishness.
Yes.
Lots move. We ain't got nothing to prove. Lots move.
I'm at City Hall Park in Manhattan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Father MC comes up. He got a white Benz.
Shout out to Father MC. Treat them like they want to be treated.
He drives up, white Benz. Man, Foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas walking out the fucking train station. These niggas got a fucking record that everybody's playing. These niggas showed up on a motherfucking train. They ain't got a car between the fucking 40. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is coming up on the train, carrying a few crates of records, because you know what I'm saying, like their DJ was damn. Their DJ was in charge of the music. You know what I'm saying? So he was turntable.
He was a curator. He was a curator early.
The turntable was there, but he still had to bring his crates of records. Because it's not like today where you can just walk around with a fucking hard drive.
Yeah, you pull your iPad out, you win it.
Man. Back then, you know what I'm saying, you had to fucking carry your crates.
Yo, that was the hustle. I had my man who was a DJ. We went to college together, Hurricane.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you who was like that. The Boot Camp clique, yo.
Bowie. Shout out to Troy.
Yeah, the Boot Camp clique was like that.
Yeah, my man.
So I grew up with fucking with Buckshot Shorty.
And Black Moon. Yeah, Black Moon in them.
You want to know when I met Gang Starr, yo?
When?
Guru at Bowie. His girl went to Bowie.
Really?
And I was at Bowie at the same time.
But you know,
I didn't. I'm looking like, yo, who knew this nigga was gonna blow like this?
But Guru wasn't from New York.
I heard he was.
No, he wasn't.
From Boston.
All right, he a Boston cat.
He's from Boston.
I knew he wasn't from New
York. He moved down to New York because it was hard to take off in Boston. He came down to New York just to take off.
But he died definitely too soon.
Well, he was sick though.
That dude had a lot to say.
But he was sick from he was born sick though. He was one of them that's in and out of the hospital. He was born sick, but he had some sick lyrics though. I rock all his shit.
When dudes are born in a certain situation and they don't live long, yo,
right?
I think God anoints them to get whatever they got and they sold out of them early.
Because he definitely dropped. He definitely dropped everything. Albums,
in my opinion, everything that Guru dropped was a classic.
Fucking jazz, and all that. You know what I'm saying?
It's only a handful of artists that don't have no whack jams that you can listen to from start to finish.
It's only
a catalog.
Yo, remember when you would go to the store, yo? I'm gonna tell motherfucker like this straight up. Heavy D.
Oh yeah.
Was that nigga.
Oh yeah.
By far.
Oh yeah.
To me, he taught rappers that there's another route after hip hop. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the first ones to become, you know what I'm saying, the CEO of a fucking record label.
Uptown.
I hate to say it though, but if he hadn't came back out and he would have stayed doing what he was doing, he would still be here to this day.
No, that wasn't what it was. Yo. What he did, he went. The thing was, he went overseas, right? When you take them long hour flights, you have to get up and move around.
Yeah, but the reason he was overseas, he had a new album, and wasn't taking off in the States.
None of that shit takes off in the States. It takes off overseas. R&B, I like.
His new album was a reggae album.
Yeah, I got
so when he was traveling, he was going over to England to, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying why he was going over there. I'm saying when you take them 18-hour flights, you have to get up and walk around because you get blood clots and shit. It's like when you in the bed and everything, you know, you got to be moved or you get bedridden. Blood clots will fuck you up. That's basically what he died. You know what I'm saying? You got to get up, you got to move around. I don't know if he was asleep, he got tight.
So him and Static Major, same thing.
Yeah.
Static Major a long flight back.
So when you get on them long flights, you got to move around. You got to get up every so often, walk around. That's like, it's no different than drinking at the bar, yo. The drunker you get is the drunk as you sitting down.
The longer you sit down.
That's true.
If you don't get up and move around, I don't give a fuck if you go outside and stand up for 10 minutes, but you cannot sit down because the liquor's going to tear the fur off your back.
Well, shit, that's just like if you go to a restaurant to eat, you got to get to move that shit around.
So
some real shit.
All right, so let's drop this one right here because we still got to get to you.
Yeah, all right.
All right, so let's drop this one right here.
All right, this is...
You got to finish the sentence. You know what I'm saying?
You ready?
If you do blank, you might be ghetto. Go.
Hold on, run that back.
If you do blank, you might be ghetto. So you gotta finish the sentence.
Oh, you might be ghetto.
You might be ghetto.
If you throw your trash in the alley out the back of your house.
Oh, you might be fucking ghetto. Fuck yeah. Go
Now, if you dealing with a broad and y'all from the projects and she throwing that shit out the motherfucking window like they used to do back in New York, your ass is ghetto.
All right, that's you. Go.
If your child and your grandchild are the same age, you might be ghetto.
I got one, yo. If you walk through your screen door to go in your house.
No, I got one. Hey,
you may just be ghetto.
If you drinking
no, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I know.
Screen door is shut, you walk straight to that bitch.
Hey, if you drinking Kool-Aid and eating mayonnaise sandwiches, your ass is ghetto.
Oh, you ghetto.
Go, yeah.
Ghetto. If you walking around with them goddamn bonnets on your head and you go into the store, you might be fucking ghetto, yo.
If you hung your fucking phone cord out the second floor window and you talking on the phone sitting on the step, you might be.
Yeah. If your cordless phone is corded, nigga, you might be motherfucking ghetto.
Yo. Hey, if your girl's going to the corner store with them big ass curlers in there, them big pink and green curlers in the head, with them long ass nails,
yeah. Your
you
girl
know
might
ghetto.
motherfucking ghetto.
Oh shit! God damn, yo. Oh, this is my turn. Fuck you.
Go ahead, nigga. Fuck you, nigga.
Yo.
In the camera.
If you leave out your house as a female with some fucking bedroom slippers on and go to the market, you're fucking ghetto.
Oh yeah, you're ghetto as fuck, yo. You're ghetto as fuck, yo. If the fuck, yo.
if you I got one. You gotta give one. I fucking. No, hold up. I got one, yo. If you make banana pudding, there ain't no bananas in it, you might be ghetto.
If your baby father and your mama baby father is the same person, you might be ghetto.
You might be a little whorish.
Yo.
Ahead,
Yo, what the fuck?
Go ahead, yo.
Oh shit. Hey. if you know damn well you ain't got no milk in the motherfucking refrigerator and you pour that big ass bowl of cereal out and you eat that bitch with water, your ass is ghetto.
Your ass is ghetto. Yo, fuck that. You ghetto as fuck, yo.
Hey, you got a little bit of milk, but you trying to stress that bitch with the water. That's just setting down milk like a
motherfucker. To that damn shit.
Shake it up good. Your ass is ghetto.
Oh,
yo,
shit.
If you start your meal off with powdered milk, your ass is ghetto.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, my God. If your kids think their name is Stink, you might be ghetto.
Hey, if you invited to somebody's church and you didn't pass the collection plate around, you taking money out that bitch. You's a thief and you ghetto.
Oh, hold up. You might be ghetto if you bring them damn raggedy ass Philander's hamburgers to somebody get up. You might be ghetto.
Oh, hell no. No, hey, you definitely ghetto if you go into somebody got upscale, they say I bring something, and you go to Murray Steakhouse and bring them little skinny ass cardboard steaks.
Yeah. Oh, but they got some good steaks in Murray, so not them though. But we got some steaks. All right, so you might be ghetto.
Yeah, that's ghetto shit, yo.
Yo, oh shit, yo. God damn.
Yo,
damn, yo.
You grew up as a kid and you had them fucking yawn ass motherfucking bows in your fucking head, yo. You grew up ghetto as a motherfucker, yo.
Yo, if you got on a do-rag and a baseball cap with no hair underneath,
your ass ghetto than a motherfucker.
And ain't nobody seen the top of your head in 30 years.
Yo, here it is. If you heating your house up by turning on the oven and opening the door, you might be fucking ghetto, son.
Fuck if I ain't ghetto. That shit happened. Fuck you, nigga.
Even
Shut
better,
my down.
if you take your clothes and put them over the oven to dry them, your ass might be fucking ghetto, son.
I ain't never did that shit.
No, hey, if you washing your clothes, hey,
Fuck
you-
out of
hey,
here,
I ain't
son.
asked you, yo.
When you-
We had to dry.
Hey,
Now,
Oh, the
you-
hey,
clothes
no.
on back, nigga.
Hey, if your folks made you put your fucking clothes in the wash them in the bathtub and wash them shits and hang them outside the backyard, your ass is ghetto.
oh yeah, you ghetto.
Hold on. If you scared the shit out yourself after seeing your grandmother teeth in the jar, you might. You.
Hey, no, that's about as bad. Hey, nah, that's about as bad as if your grandpop sleep and you wake up and grandpop, you look and you see he got an eyeball sitting in a cup of water. That fake out they got to pop in and put back in.
Yeah, ghetto as shit, yo.
Yes, yeah, man.
If you sat on the front porch with a bowl of cereal and ate it, you ghetto. Because I know I got the far slept out of me for that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, you ghetto if your grandmother gave you money. You talking about going around the barbershop and you went and got Pookie to cut your hair with a razor. Your shit all fucked up. You ghetto.
Yo. Remember
Damn.
food stands back in the day, son?
You might be ghetto if you went to A&P and got them jellies out the thing and put them.
Nigga, if you walked around fucking jellies, yo ass might be
The
fucking
girls
ghetto.
can run the jelly.
Oh yeah, the funny ass, the plastic shoes that was the rip on the
Goddamn
girl's feet.
shoes, fucking concrete be too hot,
Yeah.
just start melting on them.
Hey, no, you might be ghetto. Hey, remember the other shit? You might be ghetto. You out there with the metal ass Frankenstein skates on and shit.
The ones, not the ball bearing number 5, the ball number
Yeah,
negative
yeah.
5.
Right.
Them motherfuckers, you hear you coming, you sound like the ice cream truck coming down.
You ain't even rolling, you just
Oh shit.
If you
Nigga,
wore
nigga, I had a pair of
gabardine
those, nigga.
suits back in the day, you might be ghetto.
Oh damn.
Lord knows,
Gabardine.
I had a gabardine suit.
Oh,
God,
shit.
I hated everything about it. I swear to God. Now this shit $1,200.
yo, come to think about that shit.
Think about gabardine, $1,200. That's some of the flimsiest material you ever seen in your fucking life.
All right, what you got for us, yo? What you got?
Yeah,
We done had a
we
fucking
gonna
blast.
end this. And mind you, everything on that segment right there was all jokes because we all been there. We done done.
We
Yeah.
done all done everything.
So we can laugh
Bro.
at it now because we moved past a lot of shit.
Besides
Exactly.
the baby fall, I ain't. Wait, I might have done that. No,
If
I
you
ain't do
on
that.
Maury, if you on Maury 19 times and you still ain't fine,
Yeah, baby fall.
you
Your
are
ass
that
is
ghetto.
Ghetto.
And a stank hoe. Stank.
All right, what you got for us, son? Let's wrap this up with you.
So this is a serious topic to end the night off. And I know this is gonna get a lot of traction. This shit gonna get crazy.
Uh-oh.
Women, why do women, after they have a bad relationship with men, flip to the dark side, aka to other women?
All right. So here's my thought on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So okay, and I know I'm gonna get some flack from this. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for things to get thrown at me one day later on when I walk through a bar or some shit. In my opinion,
He should go do something.
in my opinion, most women want to partake of a woman. They at least have the thought in their head, or you know what I'm saying, the inkling that they want to try it. And a lot of times, you know, when they're with certain men, they like, nah, you know what I'm saying, like I ain't gonna let you do that shit. I ain't gonna let you dabble. So when they break up with that dude, you know what I'm saying, they like, all right, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing holding me back from trying this shit out. And they try it out and they like it. And then, you know what I'm saying, now they're on the dark side and, you know, but I think it's real common for women to what the part that I don't find common or I don't quite understand is women who deal with women who look like men. You might as well just get you a gay dude. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, there's gonna be some fire flying on this motherfucker.
You might as well get a gay dude. Like if you want a male femininity, know what I'm saying? Get a gay guy. Look.
See,
You
my
got it, Ray.
thing,
You got
my
it, Ray.
take on that is that if if the couple invite that in, it's one or two.
You missed the question. You missed the question. You've gone too far. Why do women, after they in a relationship with a dude, have a bad time flip to women? I mean, flip to women.
Yeah, like a straight
after
girl.
After they had a bad relationship.
Shit with men. Bad relationship. Not just one, a couple. And then why do they flip to women?
I think, well, me personally, if I think that sometimes, because you see it so prevalently that if sometimes it's just so easy for them to do it, I think they had them intentions on doing that shit anyway. That's one take on it. Then the other take is, like I say, it's like I kind of agree with Don. It's like it's something about that they have this, but depending on who they were with, they couldn't really act them situations out.
I'm gonna say
You know what
this.
I'm saying?
So my wife said something to me, and I it was what it was. It's cool. She said because a woman knows how to please a woman, and my take on that, I was like, yo, can't nothing replace the body, the rub of a man.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, bruh.
You feel what
They
I'm saying?
they can say that a woman knows how to please a woman, but you ain't never gonna hear a dude get on here talking about how a dude can please a dude. You ain't gonna hear that.
Wait a minute, nigga. Whoa.
You ain't gonna hear that.
We ain't gonna hear.
I ain't never heard a man.
No. I'm talking about.
I ain't never heard a man say that.
I'm talking about from that because some women will try to kick that and be like, nah, then that's what you be like, nah, shorty, I ain't never heard no shit like that. But at the end of the day, if you're feeling that way on a real note, you already have this in your head anyway to do before the act even got started.
So what I've done in life, I've been to situations where, and I still believe that. Hold on, let me finish. That two women dealing with each other, there's a lot of emotion. This way they got prayers, they got this, they got whatever. My personal opinion, not your relationship, whoever doing what they doing out there, don't take this shit to heart. It's just my opinion. A man evens a woman out.
Yeah.
With testosterone. You feel what I'm saying? He even them out.
Right.
That old bullshit with the woman on woman shit, I just can't buy into it. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why I say a comedian says some real shit, even women on women.
Excuse.
He said, so men looking at another man, he's like, that's diabolical that you want to fuck a dude in the ass, but women got assholes too.
What? Wait a minute.
Yeah, do you hear what I said, right?
Wait a minute.
It's diabolical that a dude want to fuck another dude in the ass, but women got assholes too. Make it make sense.
You can't make that shit make sense.
No, I'm not even trying to make that shit make
sense. You can't make it make sense. You don't want to make it make sense.
If you can fuck a woman in the ass, but you rather fuck a dude in the ass, what the fuck?
Yo, I cannot think of any part of my life in which
that I want to look at a
hairy nigga's ass, yo. And I'm like, yo, that shit look good.
I'm gonna tell you like this, bruh. It's a 5-letter word that I like, and it's a beautiful thing that Lord made. It's Pussy.
Look, I got a saying, Dre. If God made anything better than pussy, He kept it to himself.
And I agree with you, baby. I agree with you.
What happened?
I swear.
What happened?
That's because I'm the only thing we know is pussy.
Oh, she just hit me with a good one. Not the man pudding, these old tranny. I'm sorry.
Some men who
take that back.
Trying to get his cancer, son. He's trying to get his cancer.
I'm gonna kill that. There ain't nobody out here looking for no man pudding.
Somebody is.
Y'all about to get his cancer. I don't fuck with the tranny. Let me tell you. If there's anybody on this damn planet that is untouchable, it's the transvestite. We're gonna leave them alone.
Transgender.
Transgender. Isn't that the same thing? You can't say transvestite.
No, hell no, nigga. Hell no. Alternate lifestyle. Leave it at that.
Wait a minute.
Hey, hold up. That's when you hit him with, I do not own the rights to this music.
Hey, I ain't.
The opinion of
How
Don
you
is
live
not
your
the
life?
opinion
How
of the
you live
show.
your life? That's straight up.
There
I
you
ain't
go.
no bet.
Wait a minute. We can't say transvestite no more?
No, you can't say fags.
I know that.
Nah. You gotta say
can't
you gotta say pronouns, bruh.
Yeah, him, he, she, what the fuck ever. That's all you can say. Man.
Wait a damn minute.
No.
Wait,
son.
I know the other one. I know the F word you can't say.
Yeah. And mind you, we only on here, we talking, and we can have a conversation
learning.
between
I'm
men.
learning.
So anybody that takes this personal, get out your feelings.
I ain't grew up.
Ain't
none
nobody
of y'all.
looking down on nobody.
And
How
I
you
said
live your
grew.
life is how you live your life. That's it.
Here's the thing. I didn't know because some of them I know. Some of them I know. You know what I'm saying? You can't say anymore.
Right.
But I thought transvestite was cool. Transgender.
Leave it at. Don't say vest.
Yeah, you gotta say it that way.
I didn't know.
We're gonna go with alternate lifestyle.
My bad, y'all. My bad. I didn't know. I'm learning.
I can see us getting kicked off every platform.
They remixed like a motherfucker.
Let's remix it.
All right. Before we get canceled, yo,
they got a big old red side cross.
If you tune in later on, it don't seem like we had a whole lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Who was with us live? Oh wait,
What happened? What happened? We came forward. Hold on, yo, we got something.
Yeah.
What happened?
Bam. There it is. Go and read it.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mind your business. You motherfucking right. Mind your motherfucking business. My business is mine. If I never put myself in a situation, nobody we ain't got to worry about. Listen, we 80s baby. We 70s baby. So we look at shit
70s babies.
We look at shit a whole different way. We're receptive to a point for a lot of shit, and we realize life is what the fuck it is. No doubt.
She, her,
he, she, whatever.
Him,
man, listen.
Was it him, he?
Ting-a-ling-a-ling.
The they, them. I can't do that.
I can't listen.
I can't rewrite the English language for you, but I can do everything else.
Nikhil? Hey, Nikhil. What's her name, Nikhil?
I'm going to tell you like this.
What's the I don't tell you. I really.
I'm going to tell you like this.
I really don't give a fuck.
As far as I'm concerned, like this, I'm gonna be like this on a real note. I'm gonna say, live your life. God bless you. Do what you do. But as far as I go, I know that I'm born this way, and I know what I like, and I'm not judging nobody. Ain't nobody's judge.
Their preference is their preference. We just have.
But you know what?
Yeah, we just talking.
We got love. We got love for everybody. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean?
Because it could easily end up
on a serious note, on the end of the day, the world is
there, and I'm not gonna change my viewpoint.
The world is cruel.
No matter where it goes.
The world is cruel. And I don't have no problem with anybody. I'm gonna just say this. I don't have no issue with anyone who's like that. My thing is I will respect you as long as you don't try to force your lifestyle on me. I'm good.
Right. Your lifestyle.
Once you start crossing certain lines, then we at that bridge that we got to handle some stuff.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you from life experience. So I was dating a chick, right? Her homeboy was alternate lifestyle. I'm like this, cool. Wow. She hung out with him. But I tell you, yo, the funniest shit ever, yo, is these motherfuckers got long paper.
Yeah, definitely.
I walk in with Shorty. This is my cousin right there. He went like this. Whatever they buy tonight is on me. That shit was bananas, yo.
Yeah.
And these dudes was major figures. You feel what I'm saying? And it is what it is. But I had to look. But when you become open-minded and you see their world, they know who's for them. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. They not
checking for you.
They're not checking for you if you're not.
If
they gaydar don't go off, you know what I'm saying? And they don't be like, that nigga wanna fuck. You know what I'm saying? If that shit ain't happening, you know what I'm saying? If you a man's man,
they not checking for you. They not pulling up on you. The part that fucked me up, yo, but they had a app. Fucked my whole life.
Wait a fucking minute, what?
They had an app that told them where to, people that roll like them roll.
Wait, what the fuck? Wait. What?
Like Facebook.
Yeah.
Like you could.
They got gay book.
We pulled up the app. Right? I'm looking at the app.
They got gay
We
book.
was at a certain spot.
Wait a minute, son. Wait.
A straight spot.
Yeah, and
he pulled up. He said, "You want to see?" Yo, I saw 2 people on. I said, "Yo, turn that bitch up," because I'm gonna look at people real crazy.
so wait. They got a gay book.
Listen, man.
Wait. I'm trying to get it. Wait. We got Facebook. They got a gay book
For everything that you want to do out here, like you want the cars, you get an app. Boom. The app fucked me up, yo.
There's
Because
a whole app.
you know how when you on Google,
Yeah,
and it show you such and such is over here, such and such over
like
there.
the
Yes.
like you can look up on the map and see the motherfucking
If
pedophiles and shit.
if I'm in the club with you, right?
Yeah,
Me and you in the club, be good. It's like, yo, who down there? Woo, woo, woo. Pulled up the app. I was like, that's in 2. We in the spot, a straight spot. That's flipped the script.
wait a damn.
Fuck me straight up, yo. I looked at him, he looked at me. I don't want to see no more of that because you're going to have me looking at motherfuckers crazy.
On that note, first of all, I didn't know y'all had a gay book. My bad.
Y'all, ain't no y'all.
No, I'm talking to the computer now.
Mm-mm.
For the people who might try to cancel it.
It's like a date net.
Oh, it's like a dating app for gays.
Right.
But it's the gays that
They log into it.
for the downloads.
He showed me on the phone. I'm looking at him like, so the funny thing that happened after that, right? He chick come up, she had on this lime green outfit, right? Body shoot, boom, boom. What she start throwing? Boom, boom, boom. I'm laughing. I'm crying. Cause he don't want you.
Right.
But she throwing it back. She giving them the business. So me and Shorty I was dealing with me laughing and shit, chilling. I'm like, yo, that shit is fucking hilarious, yo.
Yo, I'll tell you know what I'm saying, and we gonna transition to the end on this. When I first moved down to Kentucky, you know what I'm saying? I'm up in the club, you know what I'm saying? I'm partying it up. Yo, this chick walked in,
Dun, 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 dun.
and I looked, and I'm like, oh damn, no shit, I gotta. This nigga tapped me. He was like, yo, that's a dude. I was like, the fuck, word? I was get the
My
fuck out
eyes
of
have
here.
seen.
I was like, get the fuck out. Yo, that's a dude? He was like, yeah, yo, that's Bam. That's a dude. I was like, nah, yo. He was like, yeah, don't do that. I said, damn, son. She got the baddest tits in this fucking place.
Say this, though, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. If a straight dude rolls up on a transgender, I think the transgender should tell him off the rip.
No bird seats.
Do me a favor. Type that in, because we're gonna talk about that. Because that's a whole damn show.
Right.
We're gonna talk, at least a whole segment of a show. We're gonna talk about that. Because I actually had a conversation with my wife about that. And she was like, when should a transgender let you know
Point
that
blank.
they trans?
Hello, I'm gay.
Hold on. We're gonna put a pin in that shit.
Right.
As a matter of fact, next show, put that shit in your phone. Next show, we're gonna talk about that shit. When should a transgender let you know that they trans? If you tune it in for the very first time, do us a really, really, really big favor. It will cost you nothing except for a click of your mouse. Just please do us a favor. Hit the like, subscribe, and notification. We're trying to become a part of the algorithm so that other people will pick up the show. Every week, you're going to see these 3 knuckleheads right here. We're going to talk about some more crazy shit. This is what we do. If you enjoy what the fuck we do us a favor, like, subscribe, notification bell. So as soon as we go on, because remember, we black. So we might not go on at 8 o'clock. It might be like 8:15, 8:20. We black. We on CPT. So if you hit the notification bell, as soon as we go live, you go live with us. When you go live with us, as you see in the comments, you can talk to us. It's an interactive show. We'll talk back to you. Some of us will talk dirty. That's what we do. So do us a favor, like, subscribe, notification bell, go live with us, become a part of the show. Yo, Lou, yo, Dre, it's been a motherfucking blast, my people.
Hey, Dre, we just getting ready to move over. Stay on your joint.
Yeah,
I got
where
you.
you at? Don't
I got
disappear.
I got you.
Because the after show is where it's at. Sorry,
After
I can't
party,
join
like-
us. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I can't join us for the after show. We about to cut up and get ignorant. But until next Monday, be easy, folks.
Ah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. Truth.